Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beauticians and Musicians. As you know, we have a new time. It is the second Monday of the month at noon, and I'm so excited to be here. And I'm so excited about my guest, Ashley Westbrook, that I met. I went into MAC over at Legacy West, and there she was. And I was like, I need my eyes done. I need something new. And I just fell in love with her work. I mean, your work is phenomenal.
Thank you.
And all the pictures that have been on social media, that is Ashley's work right there. So, because no matter what, I do makeup, but honestly, she's better at makeup than I am. And no matter what, you have to get out of a rut. Everybody gets in a rut with themselves. I don't know about Ashley because I see all these pictures on her Instagram, and every look is just. I couldn't do that.
Trust me, I get in ruts
It's
too.
art. It is art on the body, and we've got so many photos of different types of work that she's done, and I'm excited to share that with everyone.
Thank you. I think that's kind of one of the things I try to do is not get in a rut. It still happens, but I think versatility is my thing, and I never wear the same thing more than 2 days in a row, and that helps me.
That's awesome.
But it's almost a problem. I have to tell myself, no, it's okay. Just because you wore that lipstick yesterday, everyone does that.
Right. I do that with clothes, but you can only change so much. But that's true though, and I remember you telling me that you have to make yourself like, okay, I can wear the same lipstick today, or the same eyeshadow, or whatever.
Yeah, I have to tell people the opposite. Like, I feel like everyone feels pressure to break out of a rut and get out and do different. And I'm like, it's okay to have a style. But yeah, I definitely am one of those people that I express myself with makeup. So, and earrings, as you can tell. But
yes,
I just try to do different things that I've seen and that have inspired me, or that I've never seen before. So
how did you get into it in the first place? Like, how long ago? How long have you been doing it?
I've been doing makeup professionally for probably 11 years. I knew when I wanted to do makeup early on. I thought I wanted to do like singing and acting until I joined like the high school play freshman year and realized I'm not on that level at all. Cannot sing or dance. Not like you. You sing amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I wish I could. But I was like, oh, never mind. And we had a career aptitude test actually in high school. That's how long I've known what I want to do. And it said everything artistic, and I knew I loved makeup, and I honestly didn't want to do that because I thought I would be bored of it,
Right.
since I was already annoyed of my friends bugging me to do their makeup at school.
Right, yes.
Until we wrote like our essay on our life in 10 years, and I kind of pictured myself doing makeup at a New York Fashion Week, and at the time, I wanted to live in New York. Now I don't think I could do that. And just doing makeup on celebrities and just kind of everyone in general, doing photo shoots and things like that. And I kind of sold myself on it, fell in love with America's Next Top Model.
Right.
And just loved the idea of doing photo shoots. So I used to do little makeshift ones with my friends from school and taking sheets down and just carving into cheap eyeshadows to make body paint and different kind of character makeup, and I kind of fell in love with it then, and ever since I turned 18 I wanted to work for MAC because it's all about expression, creativity, and diversity.
Yeah.
And I loved the colors and the professionalism of the makeup and the artistry that MAC has. And so it wasn't long after 18, I was 19 when I got hired, and I've been there ever since.
I love MAC makeup, and I've tried a lot of others, that have the pigments and all of that, but I still love MAC the best.
I think right now makeup is so popular, more than it ever has been, and there are so many brands, and don't get me wrong, I love looking and shopping and using other brands, but even my clients, they all branch out and they all come back. Like, you see Legacy West, there's a Sephora right across the street.
Oh, yeah.
And people ask me all the time, does that affect your business? And I'm like, no, it brings them back to us eventually. It's okay.
You love MAC. I mean, there's just so many. I mean, the lipsticks, I've never, the way they even smell or taste.
Oh, yes.
Or not that you eat them, but, you do, lick your
it's
lips.
right next to your nose.
You lick your lips, you smell it, and it's, the smell of it is just better than any out there that I've ever tried.
It's a patented, we call it MAC Vanilla.
And it lasts.
And it does. It really lasts. I think we're known for lipsticks especially, number one, and foundations also, and then eyeshadows. Those are our top three
and
biggest.
Tell everybody. I always say you want something that's not going to fall down on your face, the fallout or whatever they call it, right?
Yeah, and I think that is, a 3-step process. If you have fallout, you want to get yourself some good shadows, of course, and you want to make sure you have a good base or primer. It's essential. And then your stamping motions are really going to help you get the bold color, but also minimal fallout. And that's one of my things I love to teach whenever I'm training new artists is, they're like, how did you not get that black eyeshadow or that sparkly eyeshadow all over?
Yeah,
And it's this damping technique.
And the brush is
the
important.
brushes help too.
I think the brush is like majorly important too. But a lot of the brands out there, my experience is, with some of the others, and I'm not going to say, but you sit there and you get it on, you try to get it on, you try to get it on, you try to get it on your face, and it just, nothing's coming off.
Right.
You're not getting any color.
No, you got to have that pigmentation and a good brush.
And MAC is hands down to me one of the best.
It's my favorite brand and will always be my favorite brand. Even if I use other brands, I will always, MAC is home for me. And we have just so much, and we're always breaking through with new patented technology and products. So I always love working there and going to trainings and seeing new products.
So you teach people as well, and you do this in the store?
I'm succession to be a trainer with MAC, and I have been doing that for a while, and I do actively train new associates, or I facilitate different trainings as well as like a guest facilitator for different trainings. And I've been with the brand for 10 years, so I do have a lot of experience, and I definitely love to share my knowledge with anyone new, or even, the older artists there.
Yeah.
We all share tips and tricks, and that's how I think you become the best artist you can.
Can just ordinary people come in and get a lesson too?
Absolutely. That's one of my favorite things to do is teach, and we do offer lessons. It's really great because you will get an hour and a half dedicated to you with a certified artist. So not just anyone, it has to be someone who's been certified by the best trainers with MAC to teach.
Hands-on.
Hands-on. You want to be able to sit down, and I want to put the brush in your hand and show you exactly what you're doing right, exactly what you're doing wrong, and share my tips and tricks with you, and actually have you leave with more knowledge, and not just, I heard or watched this thing on YouTube, or you told me it and I saw.
Because they can go home and then they're like, wait a minute, what brush was that? I mean, it's the same thing with hair, teaching people how to round brush. I have them, I want to see them do it.
Yeah.
Because it's angles, it's, holding the brush in the wrong hand, all of that, and not being able to switch.
It's the simplest things, and I always, laugh because I'm like, it's usually the amount of pressure you're putting, too much or too little, and just having someone who is going to help you get the confidence is really helpful. We also give you a face chart to take home, so that way you can reference it later.
Yeah.
But little things, 90% of the time I'm like, put more pressure, or put
it's
too
tiny.
much pressure.
Yeah.
Like you're pushing the brush too far down. It looks like it should be that far, but really you're just brushing the surface of the skin.
Right.
And you'd be amazed. I always do one side and they do the other, and I've never had a client look awkward. They usually end up going to dinner after.
It's very similar or slightly maybe whatever. But.
And it's tailored to you. You have an artist who's going to recommend the best products and colors for you, but also you're going to have an artist show you how to recreate it, what you want, and it's tailored to what you need help with, whether it's I need the most help with eyeliner, or I need the most help with
that eyeliner trick. I need some work on that. Because I can do it one way, but I want to learn to be able to do it like you did it on my eyes, which we do have a picture of that later we're going to show, because there's a close-up of my eye. And so here's one girl she's done.
Yes.
And that, I love that. It's gorgeous.
She is one of my prom girls, believe it or not. That I love doing prom makeup because it's a little more fun, and you get to have a little more bold eyes or lips, and she wanted a cut crease, and that really shows off the kind of trendy cut crease look that everyone wants now.
Yeah. And so what's the next one, Ziggy?
This one is, where was she going? I don't remember. I think it was either her birthday or she was just going for like a girls' night out. But she told me she was wearing yellow and wanted her eyes to pop, and I love using yellow eyeshadow.
I know.
It is very difficult to use, but it's a challenge, and I just think it looks beautiful. So
I
was
like
very
it
excited.
too now because that's what she did on me, and she taught me this little trick.
Yes.
And I've been practicing.
Yeah, that golden yellow is coming back in
And I would have
trend.
never thought to use that ever. Because,
Yeah.
you know, it's like it's out there a little bit, but it actually looks great on
looks
almost
beautiful.
anybody, it seems
It
like.
really does. That look, I think, is very trendy right now, and it's very versatile because there are certain colors you can branch out to that are still, you know, they match different things. They're a little on the neutral side. And
Yeah.
gold, just because it has a little more yellow in it, with your tan skin, you can definitely get away with it.
Yeah. I love it. And so the next picture is, I love this one, the real smoky.
Yeah, this was graduation. She's a little more bold with her makeup choices. I love her. She's one of my regular clients, and she wanted just sexy smoky, and she's,
I like that.
You know,
So tell me about smoky with blue eyes versus brown eyes versus, you know,
I'm
green
probably-
eyes. It is different, right? A little bit?
I
or no?
honestly, you can. I mean, I can tell you based on the color wheel, but you're putting yourself in such a box by doing that for
Oh,
the
yeah?
littlest, tiniest effect, you know?
Yeah.
Typically, blue eyes are going to stand out more with an orange base or
Mm-hmm.
like warmer, richer, redder shadows or golds, things like that, yellows and oranges. Brown eyes, you can do anything.
Anything, yeah.
Because it's all the colors together. Green eyes, purples, but every woman...
You can't really do, or can you do like a gray or a black
Yeah,
kind of
you
with
definitely
blue?
can. I think with grays and blacks, it can either enhance the blue or it can even tone down the blue. It just really depends on your eyes. I have really gray blue eyes.
Yeah, right.
So when I wear like black shadow, it makes my eyes look really gray.
Uh-huh.
If I wear green shadows, I feel like it makes them look bluer. But that's really just trial and error. I feel like find the look you want in your style. And that is more important because that's what's going to make you happy.
Yeah.
If you have, you know, I think every woman with green eyes already has 4,000 purples.
Right.
Every woman with blue eyes has 4,000 brown and gold.
Exactly. And then
So,
that's where your rut
that's
goes.
where I come in and I can show you, don't wear purple anymore. Let's enhance your eyes this way.
Yeah.
And I think it's 2019. We can definitely wear whatever colors we want and find ways to make them work and tailor it to you. Don't buy the shadows because you have blue eyes. Buy the shadows that are best for Christy
Right.
and your eye shape and the look you want.
And I bought it.
Not just
whatever
because
she
you're-
said. I
not just
pretty
because
much
of blue
bought it that day. I was like, I need that and I need that. Oh, I forgot this. I'm gonna have to come
Yes.
back. And I want to come have you do something different on me too.
Yeah,
soon.
and
Soon,
that's what I
soon.
love. By all means, like get an artist that you love or you connect with or you feel like you appreciate their work. Keep going back to them because that's how you're going to get the best.
Because then they're going to
service.
get more familiar
Yes.
with your face and what you
Yes.
like and
The-
everything.
The
How far they can go, you
the
know.
first interaction is all fun, but the second one's even better because
Right.
now I can look at you and think, okay, you have blonde hair, tan skin, blue eyes, she's beautiful. What do I do on her? The options are endless for me. But
Yeah.
the more I get to know Christy or whoever is in my chair, then I can tailor even more. And I get most excited. I usually tell my clients, come back and we'll do something different.
Yeah.
Because now I know something else that I know you'll like from talking to you. Be surprised.
Right.
Sometimes just hearing something about your life, like your job or your career, your family, friends, will help me figure out what's best for you.
Yeah.
Whether it be colors or textures or skincare.
Yeah. And so the next thing we've got, what do we have next, Siggy? Okay, photo shoots, yeah. And print work.
Yes.
I love this. This is so cool. The whole thing.
Me too. I really love this photo. It's
The
brand
pink
new.
hat and the fringe. Oh man, that's so cool.
This is a local, the company is called Bloodlight and Bambi, and she does a vintage apparel and accessories, and she resells, but also I think she made that fringe top, and there's a whole
That's her place?
yes,
Oh.
Bloodlight and Bambi.
Where's that at again?
You can probably find her on Instagram would
Oh,
be the
okay.
easiest. It's at Bloodlight, I think _ Bambi.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Let me see. Can I look?
Yeah. Sure.
I know her company is Bloodlight and Bambi. Okay, so it's at Bloodlight _ Bambi, Bambi. Amazing stuff, and she always does the most creative photo shoots. That's at the Sweet Tooth Hotel in Dallas, and that model is gorgeous, and I love just doing photo shoot work because I like to do something creative, and I really emphasize her cheekbones in that photo with a product from MAC. It's our Dazzle liquid drops, and
so it makes it shimmery.
makes it really shimmery and glowy, and I like having a creative outlook on my makeup, and I love it when someone can inspire me and say, we're doing Space Cowgirl, and I'm like, heck yes, I know
Love Space Cowgirl.
I know exactly what to do.
That's awesome. And so you were on set with that one.
I actually was not. They came to me.
Okay.
I am moving into a home, like I was telling you.
Right.
My
Lots of
crazy
stuff
life.
going on
Yeah.
with Ashley this last couple weeks.
Really busy.
Yeah.
But I will be having an in-home studio soon.
Oh, cool.
So a lot of my clients will come to me for convenience, and then take it to the set or take it wherever you're going.
Right. That's awesome. I love that. So what would something like that cost if you do their makeup in-home versus?
It's definitely a little bit more. As you know, I work for MAC.
Of course.
At Legacy West, and we do offer makeup where you can come in, and I'm there a lot. So to get your makeup done there as a booked appointment, you would pay $60 flat, and you'd get a free mascara, and that's for an hour uninterrupted. So it's a really great deal, actually.
That is a great deal. That's a really great deal.
A lot of people are used to buying product, and that's fine too. We do offer that as a walk-in basis, so you can.
I did both.
Yeah, you have done. You walked in and was like, "I need eyes," and I'm like, "All right, sit down."
Yeah.
I got you.
And then I went back for the second one.
Yeah, and then you booked an appointment, so you have done both. So you see the difference where you can book and have that uninterrupted, and you come in at 1, you're out by 2, and you get everything you need no matter what.
Yeah.
Or you can come in, and if we're not free, or if I need to step away a few times, you can buy product. But if you want to come to me, the difference would be I do charge a little bit more based on my kit fee,
You should.
yeah. If you come to me, it's actually even less than if I go to you, which I love doing that too.
Of course, yeah.
And a lot of my clients like me to come to them, so they don't have to leave their home.
Right.
And it's just a little bit more expensive just for gas,
Sure.
time to reserve that date. So I like to do anything. I'm totally up for it. Pricing would just be, you get that $60 if you catch me at work.
Right.
Which I am there, because I'm already getting paid, and we offer that.
Yeah.
So I always recommend that. And if you would like that, if it's your wedding or you want to have a photo shoot and you want to come to me, I usually charge anywhere between like $80 and $150, and then going to you would be $100 to,
Right.
just depending.
How long you want you
want me there.
Absolutely.
How many people you got. And of course, deposits are always required.
Now we have a couple more pictures for the photo shoot and print work. I love this too.
Yeah.
So what did she say she wanted with sparkly
This
stuff?
is another photo shoot. So this is another Bloodlight and Bambi shoot for their anniversary. So I was really excited to do that. You can see part of her garment. It's a really 70s inspired.
Mermaidy. It looks like mermaid-like.
I think it is a vintage piece from the 70s. But the makeup was just, she wanted blown out color with crystals. You don't really see the sparkle on camera so much, but so I looked at the outfits, I looked at her hair, and I pictured baby blue, and I just thought it was really beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. It was great. The sparkly. How do you do that around there?
Yeah, just a highlight, brighten, lots of highlighter.
Yeah, it looks good. And then the next one,
yeah,
that's a little bit different too.
This is also a photo shoot style. So this model in particular, she's a good friend of mine. Her name is Desi Love, and This shoot was for another clothing company, but I don't think that they exist anymore. But she wanted to wear blue lips, and then we just kind of added the gold and gave it a little bit of a vintage vibe. And of course, she's got like her faux hawk and
Very
punk rock
cool.
vibes.
Great eyebrows.
Oh yeah, she comes to me for brows.
That looks great. I love it.
I think that's how our friendship started.
I need you to teach me to do mine better. For
Absolutely.
Sure. And then I think we have my photo shoot. Well,
Yes.
with her doing my makeup for it, and that's the little trick she taught me.
Yes, this is in the studio, and we are just carving out that crease just to make your eyes really pop and kind of create a new shape for you.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. And then the final, we can show just the final one. Or, well, the eyeliner one. I just love them all.
I love that photo that you tagged me in. It was so pretty. This one,
yeah.
yes.
There you can really see it.
And now you can see
Yeah.
just how, you carve out that crease and it creates a really beautiful almond shape, and you can really distinctively see the gold and the white and, comparatively to the crease.
And a lot of times, like when I do people's makeup for, a headshot or whatever, it's always a lot more than they put on, right?
Yeah.
And I felt like I had a lot of makeup on, but honestly, in these pictures,
You don't see, yeah.
no, it does not come across that way, y'all. And so
You definitely want more for photos.
You have to, or you look like you have nothing.
Yeah, and even with photo shoots too, that's why I love doing them, is because it's more about the creativity and it's less about the beauty, because the beauty is going to shine through in the whole concept. But
And there was some of them, it looked like I just had kind of nothing
Yeah.
crazy on, and it was still the same, but it
Yeah.
just depends on the lighting and everything else. And
Yeah.
whatever you did captured every angle that she wanted to create that
Right.
day. It was so great.
No, had so much fun when you came in, and I love when someone comes in and they, show me something different or show me something new, and we have so many options, and just have that conversation with me and let's chit chat and find something new.
It was a blast. Now I'm just blown away by these next two, because this is crazy. It really looks like something jumping out of her eye. And it's just makeup, right?
Right.
Like you just
No,
drew
yeah,
that in such
she's
a
just
way,
right.
like that leg looks raised up off her skin.
Yeah, that is, I drew the legs with, this is a little trend that was going around Instagram that I wanted to recreate. I don't remember the original, there were so many, but I did not create that concept. But I did that look with liquid liner as the legs, and then going in with highlights, and then the shadow, the right gray contrast to create that shadow. But that was for my 31 days of Halloween. You can look at my Instagram.
It's underneath her name,
doll
underscore, because she has a doll face for sure.
Oh, thank you. Old nickname that has not died.
It's such a cool, I love it. Because
Yeah.
it is you. I mean, it really is. You really do have a doll face.
Thank you.
Totally.
I get that a lot, and it never gets old. So
That's
thank
awesome. And I love the Instagram. It's just perfect for you. And the next one where she did the whole body.
Yes, I do love to body paint. That is something I learned working at Mac Pro North Park.
That is so
for
cool.
many years. This was it's like a canyon inspired. The wolf is on her cheek, as you see. It's funny because, as you can tell by her back, it is a landscape.
Yeah. I mean, does it go
And
all the way around?
It goes all the way down to her toes. However, the photos were really great. This was my favorite one, though. And even though it's not really designed to be this angle, I just love this photo.
It's so great.
And I love how the wolf is just sitting on her cheek like that. And this model, of course, is beautiful. So I
Yes.
love to body paint, and I will be doing more soon.
Cool.
Just to kind of broaden my
Do
portfolio.
you get people coming in, hey, do my face like for Halloween and stuff?
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
love doing Halloween. I should have given you some pictures of that. But you can go on my Instagram and see. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. And you can go on my highlights and check out my 31 days of Halloween that I did last year.
I gotta check it out.
And then I have a few clients that I've done. I did a It makeup, the Pennywise makeup, which I was really happy with.
Yeah.
And every year, it's one of the busiest times of the year for a makeup artist.
that's
So
fun.
I'm always excited.
I always love seeing what people do. There's a couple other Kenny and I forgot the other guy's name. Kenny
Yes.
and his friend, and I can't think of his name right now. I know they're friends.
That's
and
okay.
They were at Willow Bend
Yeah,
before.
Willow Bend.
And anyway, I say that I see their stuff on Instagram. It's pretty cool.
Well, Mac has just the best artists in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love them all. We're all a very tight family.
That's so cool. And I know earlier you said that you always wanted to go to New York Fashion Week.
Yes.
And you did.
I did actually do that, yes.
That's amazing. And when was that?
Another great thing that Mac does is we are able to get fashion show certified. And if you do certify with a senior artist in that level or at that level, you can get the chance to go. And I was selected. I was actually the only one in the South Central area for spring summer 2017. So I got to do the Ready to Wear Spring Summer New York Fashion Week.
That's awesome.
I did makeup for a line called Desigual, and it was a beautiful experience, and I will never forget it. And I hope to go again, which I know I will someday.
Absolutely, but you don't want to live there.
I don't want to live there. It was scary. No, it wasn't.
I don't think I could either live in New York.
It's just a lot chaotic, and as much as I love the city, I just I'll visit, and I love kind of the suburbs and the quietness that you get. Plus, I have a 6-year-old daughter, and I like to drive around, and you don't drive in the city, so I would miss that.
Oh yeah,
but definitely go back for fashion week.
That's what I like about Dallas, is because you can get city and then you can get
right next
kind of country, both ways.
Very true.
And so I'd rather visit those places myself.
Yes,
too.
Absolutely. So I did get to do a few shows for Desigual, for Brandon Maxwell.
I think we have a couple pictures,
which is
backstage.
Really cool. Yes, this was backstage for the Spring Summer Ready to Wear Desigual 2017. Awesome. That was really cool picture, actually, because they were taking those pictures, and then there was backstage photographers kind of filming them while they were taking selfies. It was maybe a little staged, and they took those photos. That is actually a screenshot from our training that we get on the runway looks. So when I got back and I'm watching our training, there's my makeup that I did. And so cool. I actually screenshotted that little section of the video to demonstrate the new trends that we've kind of taken from backstage. And I think that specific photo is about putting color in other areas and highlighting and bringing that shine and really cool texture and effect in your makeup.
That's beautiful. And then you had one more.
Yes, and this is one of the beautiful models on stage. She is a dancer as well, and they kind of had a whole very abstract dance down the runway, which I obviously didn't get to see, but I did take this image from Getty's Images.
That's so cool. Yeah. That is so awesome. And how was it backstage? Was it like you had imagined?
Yeah, it was exactly like the movies where you're thrown in and someone sits down and then they tell you to do a look and you're just hoping they like it. And if they don't, they will yell at you. But luckily I did not get
You didn't get yelled at.
I did not get yelled at. But
of course not.
That one in particular, because they were dancers, I was thrown off in runway or backstage. They all have one look. And you learn that look by the key artist, because I did not design that look. I wish I had the artist's name, but a very talented French artist designed that look, and you recreate it. This one, they all had different looks.
Oh. So someone designs the look from head to toe, makeup, clothes, and hair, and everything.
Well, you have the designer who has the clothes, and they're kind of in charge of their runway, because it's they
have an idea of what they want the whole thing to look like.
Yes, they want it to, and then they'll choose a key artist to design the makeup looks and a key hairstylist to design the hair, and then from there, then you get the little people like me that are talented enough to recreate.
Have you talked to anyone about how you get to be that key person?
You just have to it's growing with networking and just being in the right place and getting your resume up and having people know you to, working with designers so they select you. So it was really a great experience to get to work backstage, and it was chaotic and crazy, but it was so much fun. You get a rush.
Oh, I bet it's incredible. And so what would be your end all be all for that makeup?
I want to be a trainer for Mac, and I want to grow with the company. I also want to grow my freelance work and just, have a name for myself and, grow my Instagram and maybe start a YouTube channel one day.
Yeah.
And I just kind of already am doing what I want to do. I just want to grow more, of course.
Yes.
And, I don't have any specific like title or job in mind. I want to just keep doing makeup forever and, with Mac and on my own as well.
That's
So,
awesome. And it's something to be said. And I've always had a fun job.
yes.
I've always enjoyed my jobs. I've always had multiple jobs.
Yes.
In fact, I've had my niece, she's like, "What, do you always have 3 jobs?" I'm like, well, kind of. I just have several interests and I love all of them. And there's, with singing and makeup and hair, those are my 3 favorite, most passionate things that I do.
I know when I met you, you were like, I do this. I'm like, oh my gosh, when do you sleep?
I sleep. That's one thing. I got to have my 7 hours, okay?
I just have to always be creative. And I feel like you probably understand that. And so,
and I love making people feel good.
I do too. Yeah. And it's kind of, as much as I love doing photo shoot makeup and runway makeup, I don't ever want to stop working with brides or prom girls or, just a woman who wants to come in and get her eyes done.
Right.
I want to do it all. And so that's kind of where I'm at and just continuing to do what I love.
I love that. That's awesome. And so now I'm gonna sing for y'all.
Yes.
I'm gonna sing a song that Ashley actually knows.
I know.
It's a little bit older, but I think everybody kind of recognizes, except for a couple people that I asked that are younger. They're like, no, I don't know that song.
No, I love this song.
But this is a great song by Chris Isaac called Wicked Games. World was on fire and no one could save me but you. Strange what desire can make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I need somebody like you. No, I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. With you. What a wicked game you play to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say. Never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. And I wanna fall in love. And I wanna fall in love with you. With you. World was on fire and no one could save me but you. Strange what desire can make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I need somebody like you. No, I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. And I wanna fall in love. And I wanna fall in love. And I wanna fall with you. And I wanna fall in love with you.
Woo!
Thank you. Anyway, so glad you guys joined us. Remember our new time every second Monday of the month at noon. And thank you so much, Ashley, for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I had a blast.
I will be back for some more makeup
yes.
tips, and be sure and tune into her Instagram because she's got some great looks you can try to achieve on your own. And if you can't master it, then you can go see her.
Yeah, come see me at Mac Legacy West and my amazing staff as well because they are all so talented. And you can learn a few things or come in and let me make you look beautiful or crazy, whatever.
Beautiful, crazy, or avant-garde, or
Just fun.
all of this stuff. So she's amazing at all kinds of looks, as you could see, and be sure and tell everyone about her. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel and come back next month, second Monday of the month. We're going to have Emerald City's bass player, Dwayne, on the show. See you then.